time ahead it won't be very easy because of planetary changes and other facets of this being's creation. So we have to respect many tribulation yet, referring to global affairs, geopolitics, and this innocence of diseases thrown to the people on purpose. There's another wave around, like I have said before, in May or April, something like that. And I have said on November 2021, the possibility of floods in some areas and drought. There is drought around. I have said that since November to December 2021, I have warned that this year gonna be a year of drought as well. So the floods and also haze. Must be prepared for haze in Asia. Okay, must be prepared by September, I guess. There will be a hazy wave, which is fog made of burning coal burns in the forest fires. So we expect these things to come, to happen, and many others problems yet until 1 year from now. Okay, so expect more violence, more danger towards those in power, more danger for them. They will be targeted, and they also among us, ordinary people, employment, job is gonna be scarce. Okay, and it's not gonna be an easy year. They just gave a pass on May, and after this period they give a break. They have a break, have a Kit Kat, have a break, have a Kit Kat, and after that they start in second phase, the second stage again. The same nonsense, punishing non-stop the heads here, because some heads really disabled because they are not very intelligent, they're stupid, and they are also slave drivers, and they like all this. They like to be under tutelage and under the wings of those that they see as their superior, be at workplace, be anywhere they like, as an individual basis and a collective basis. The heavy love all this, so they should not be surprised with it. They should not complain also. And many of them are not complain because they like all this. They like to be submissive, to have somebody tell them where to go, where to sit, where to pay, how to behave, what to say, The heads love all this. And that's why there are those who lord over them, who dominate them, who oppress them even, because in the sub-level conscious they ask for it, in the sub-level consciousness they ask for it, because once you shut up you consent. If you do not consent to some, not consent something, you will protest, you protest your right, be in your place, at home, anywhere. You do not allow people to lord over you. Okay, but those head, they like it. So that's why they have what they ask for. You see? So it's not all those in power above them, it's they themselves asking for it on the subconscious level, because if they didn't ask for it, perhaps there would be a chance that it would not materialize in our reality. But because many people consent to all this will keep on flourish and keep on happening, because many people, you'll be amazed at how many of them actually agree for this. They even join force with those in power to oppress those who they see below them. See how it happens? So the head got what the head saved, the heads, the sheepos. See, nobody's doing nothing that they didn't agree, even if it in the sub-level conscious. The sub-level conscious, they all asked for it to happen. Nothing happens which not consented. If you give your tacit consent, then you are agree to it. Okay? You're not supposed to talk for our rights. This is not odd, this is disorder, worldly disorder. When we are not able to tell what we even need, not what we want, but what we need. We are not even in the right. We not even have the freedom and the rights to tell what we need. You see, it's what they think we need, it's what they think we want, which matters the most to this kind of creatures, because those are creatures, those are not humans, and they don't need to be on the pedestal up there to be creatures like this, oppressive, domineering, etc. It can be anyone, even the sheepos, like this. Even the sheepos can be like this. Is the John and the Mary goes with another. Some those who they think have money, have power, then they will carry their balls and their tits. So this is the world we live in, unfortunately, and it's not gonna get better. And we need to fight to the end. Even if we die, never mind, but it's better to die knowing that you have tried to live in dignity and respect for yourself, than to live as a coward and a mere slave. Okay, so it's better to die 1,000 deaths, die now here, die the other side, no problem, as long as we don't have to put up with all this nonsense that we have to. Thus, your rights should not infringe or violate the rights of another. For each their own. What you think you want for yourself. It's not what you need, but what you want in this context. Because many people think that they have what they want, you see, but it's not. No, they think that they have what they need, but it's not what they need, it's what they want. They mix up. You are having what you are wanting, what you think is correct as a conventional perspective. However, you are not having what you need. Perhaps what you need will be a paradigm shift, different perspective, but you are not brave enough to dive deep or to go where men are afraid to go. So you rather stay on your comfort zone. Follow? So you want this, up to you, it's your rights, it's your wishes. So be it, but don't complain. Don't complain of things you do not disagree, or you not agree with things that you disagree. Do not complain, because in the subconscious level you are asking for it. See, you are asking for it. These things are happening because you give your energy. You are giving energy to it for it to happen. You yourself have to make the changes. You see? Because if you are not comfortable in a zone, you can always try to try another way, try other sort of way of living or perspective, way of thinking. If you are not comfortable with what you think is correctly, politically correct, or even conventionally correct. Word of, I don't know what to say, how to correct. Word of stupid people, that's why they get what they deserve. Just can't trust anybody anymore. Because nobody's trustworthy. Just first of all, to have respect to yourself, to love yourself, have dignity, respect yourself, and trust yourself. That's the first thing that you got to do, is to have some kind of reliance. You cannot rely on nothing or nobody external to you but yourself. That's the only person you can rely on is yourself. But for that to happen, first you must have integrity, dignity, self-respect, so that you will not betray yourself, betray your values. No matter what they say to you about you've been too appetite or stuck it up or appetite. No, you are not stuck it up. It's because you don't believe in external power with you. You want to be free person. As long as you are not disturbed, as long as this freedom does not threaten the freedom and the rights of another. Okay, that's how it should be. And wish for yourself what you wish for another. Only then you can rely on yourself. Otherwise you cannot even rely on your own shadow. because you yourself can betray yourself with your flippy-floppy behavior, with your undignified, dishonest behavior.